I'd say in the beginning of Misfit, there was only two people watching anime.
Mhm.
There was me and Ignore, but then the virus spread out, and yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay, so even Nuba is an anime fan now.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, joined here by Hansama from Misfits. How many wins have you gotten at this point? Are you gonna go 18-0 at this point?
We'll try to keep going to go 18-0 and be Fnatic.
Ooh.
Mm.
Very interesting, the game tomorrow, of course, because they don't want you to give that record.
I'm really excited for tomorrow, especially to play against the Whippo, which I never played before. It was Reckless when we played in the first week. And playing against Whippo and this special champions bot lane, it will be really hard. Like week by week, I feel I'm being more of a assistant teammate. Like I'm not the huge pillar for the team to win. Because week by week, I guess it's harder to have a more impact. Well, I will do my best.
Okay. Well, best of luck for sure. I think everyone is really excited about the match. Now, Misfits in recent weeks has been in the discussion in a positive way because there's been a lot of talk about anime and manga, and you're a huge anime and manga fan. So I wanted to ask you, what is actually your favorite? I believe it's Code Geass, but I might be wrong.
It's not Code Geass. I guess I have a lot of different favorites. It depends of the period. There's like this year my favorite one was like Gurren Lagann, and then there was Boku no Hero, and before that there was Steins Gate. It always changes, but the one who has made into mangas, made me hyped into mangas, was Sword Art Online.
Okay.
Well, it's I guess I'm a huge fan of this because it's my first anime that I've ever watched. Naruto was and Dragon Ball was, but it was when I was a kid more, and when I was 14 I started to watch Sword Art Online. It's the trigger. This anime is the trigger to make me watch other stuff and to make me such a fan, like a fan having so much passion about this.
And in a way, it fits your actual life as well, because you play a professional video game, and it's close to what happens in Sword Art Online. Glad to hear that you like Gurren Lagann. It's one of my favorites as well. I think it's fantastic. Have you watched or read Hunter x Hunter? Or Hunter x Hunter?
Hunter, I watched it. It was one actually 3 years ago, and I liked it a lot. And my teammates were watching it. Some of my teammates were watching last week. And I like this anime a lot as well.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that you're slowly trying to get, or everyone is slowly trying to get Sengax into anime as well. Yeah. How successful has that been so far?
I'd say in the beginning of Misfit, there was only two people watching anime. Mm-hmm. There was me and Ignore, but then the virus spread out, and yeah, that's how it goes.
Okay, so even Nuba is an anime fan now.
Yeah, exactly.
Is there like discussion in the gaming house which anime or like which character is the best when it comes to Boku no Hero, for example, stuff like that?
Wait, can you repeat?
Is there discussion in the gaming house about, for example, in Boku no Hero there are a lot of characters that are popular, so is there discussion which character is the best and stuff like that?
Not so much. There's just discussion about just watching animes together, but more than that, nah.
Okay, so it's a team building exercise in a way.
Yeah, kinda.
So one question that a lot of people have raised, and you've kind of touched on this before, is so how come you are one of the few remaining true AD carries in the league that still plays marksman?
I think that's a good thing and also a bad thing. I think because it's within this meta, I think it's really useful to have more other pocket picks like Swain, mages, but I guess for me it's kind of slow to train to champion at its limit. I can play them, but it's not like someone like people will play it at its 100% capacity. For me, I can play my AD carries at 100 capacity. It doesn't disturb any of my, I guess, communication. Because when I'm playing other champions, it kind of tunnel vision myself in a game on the laning phase, for example, because it seems to be, well, to play a different game. Well, not a different game, but just kind of different. And so far I've been successful with ADs. 2 weeks ago more than those 2 weeks right now, because I feel it's I feel like I get less impact than before. Well, it's because I play not that great that I'm satisfied, but I will blame a little bit to ADs that I can't have a huge impact as well.
Okay.
But if the meta stays the same and the AD carry are not being buffed, then I think some picks in mages like Heimerdinger are really good to learn, and I'm gonna learn them as well.
Okay. Very excited in case that happens. We'll have to see in the upcoming weeks of whether Riot intends to buff. They just buffed Sivir, for example, so they are looking at traditional AD carries. Do you like the fact, though, that Draven specifically is very viable right now?
I think it's been more viable than the previous splits. And the changes within the team made Draven more, I guess, useful. Like the way we see the game, I think, like last split, I don't think we saw Draven being that useful. Maybe useful, but I didn't train him a lot. I didn't train him at all, but this split I've been training him quite often because I know in certain situation he's playable, and well, it's my signature. Yeah.
Always exciting to see you on Draven specifically. Now, is there any anime that you would or manga you would like to recommend to the people watching out there?
Kingdom, yeah.
Just Kingdom?
Yeah.
Oh, is it the Chinese esports anime?
No, that's Chinese, like during the war.
Oh, okay.
Kingdom, it got some weird 3D animation, but I think the story is really good, especially the manga. And I like Kaiji a lot. Ignar recommended me 3 years ago this anime, and I quite actually Kaiji more than Kingdom.
Okay.
Yeah, Kaiji is like a gambling anime and weird style, but really good. I don't think many people watched it, but it has good ratings.
It is special for sure. Very long faces and stuff, but some people like that. Anything you want to say to the fans watching, to the Misfits fans, to the Hansama fans, Team Hans?
Thanks for supporting me, and see you guys at 18-0. Well, I will do my best to go that far.
Thank you very much for your time. This was Hansama from Misfits and Darius from the Shotcaller. I hope you had a good day. See you then. Hey everyone, this is Darius from the Shotcaller, and I hope you just enjoyed that video. This is a generic end card, of course, so make sure to click here for a different interview, or here for a different interview, or about here to subscribe to the Shotcaller. We very much appreciate your support, and see you guys next time. Bye bye.